Have you ever heard of people whose skin turns into tree, or those who grow hair all over their face like a real-life werewolf? Around the world, some individuals are born with incredibly rare skin conditions that not only challenge science but defy our imagination. In this video, we're diving into the strange and unbelievable world of the 10 most unusual people with bizarre skin conditions. From the medically mysterious to the jaw-droppingly surreal, these real-life stories will leave you shocked, amazed, and maybe even a little inspired. So get ready, because what you're about to see is not your average biology lesson. Are you new in this video? Click subscribe and hit notification bell, so let's get started. Meet Hunter Steinets, a young woman whose life is anything but ordinary. Not because of what she can't do, but because of how boldly she lives with one of the rarest and most severe skin conditions in the world, Harlequin ichthyosis. Born in 1994, Hunter is one of only a handful of people in the United States living with this ultra-rare genetic disorder. Harlequin ichthyosis causes the skin to grow around 10 times faster than normal, forming thick plate-like scales all over the body. It also leads to a bright red appearance, severely dry skin, and often cracked lips and eyelids. It's a condition that requires around-the-clock care, just to stay comfortable. Every day, Hunter follows a strict skincare routine. She begins her mornings with a long soak in a bathtub to help soften her skin. After that, she applies layers of Vaseline to prevent painful cracking and dryness. It's a time-consuming process, but for Hunter, it's just part of life. Growing up in Pittsburgh, Hunter faced cruel bullying from kids who didn't understand her condition, but instead of hiding, she chose to educate. She began speaking publicly, sharing her story to raise awareness about ichthyosis and to promote acceptance for people who look different. She even became involved with the Foundation for Ichthyosis and Related Skin Types, FIRST, helping others feel seen and supported. Her strength and confidence have been featured in national media, including Inside Edition and a National Geographic special titled Extraordinary Humans: Skin. With her trademark red skin and signature wig, Hunter doesn't shy away from the camera. She embraces it. Not to be someone else, but to show the world exactly who she is. Hunter Steinets is more than her skin condition. She's a powerful speaker, a fierce advocate, and proof that beauty and courage go far beyond what you see on the surface. Johnny Kennedy was a remarkable individual who became widely known for living with Harlequin ichthyosis, one of the rarest and most severe genetic skin disorders in the world. Born in 1966 in the UK, Johnny faced extreme challenges from birth. His skin was thick, dry, and cracked, making even basic activities painful and difficult. This condition meant that his body was covered with large, hard, scale-like plates of skin, which severely affected his movement and overall health. Despite the intense physical struggles, Johnny's spirit remained strong. He became a symbol of courage and resilience, showing the world that even with a rare and debilitating condition, life could still be lived with dignity and hope. His daily life involved a strict skincare routine, including soaking and applying heavy moisturizers, which was vital to keep his skin flexible and prevent infections. Johnny's story gained international attention when he agreed to be featured in the documentary The Boy Whose Skin Fell Off, which was broadcast on British television. The documentary gave an intimate look at his life, challenges, and his desire to raise awareness about his condition and others like it. Through this, Johnny educated people about Harlequin ichthyosis, breaking down fear and misunderstanding surrounding rare skin diseases. Sadly, Johnny passed away in 2003, but his legacy continues to inspire. His story helped foster greater understanding and compassion for people living with visible differences. Johnny Kennedy showed us all that courage comes not from being unafraid, but from facing life's toughest battles with strength and dignity. Dede Koswara was an Indonesian carpenter who gained international attention for his battle with epidermodysplasia verruciformis, EV, a rare genetic disorder that causes the skin to develop wart-like growths resembling tree bark. His condition began at age 10 after a minor knee injury led to the appearance of warts, which gradually spread across his body, including his hands, feet, and face. Over time, these growths became so extensive that they severely impaired his mobility and daily functioning. Despite the challenges, Dede's story highlighted the resilience of the human spirit. His condition was caused by a mutation that made his immune system less effective at combating certain strains of the human papillomavirus, HPV, leading to the uncontrolled growths. While there is no cure for EV, treatments such as cryotherapy, topical creams, and surgical removal of the growths have been attempted, with varying degrees of success. Didi's case brought global awareness to EV and the importance of medical research in understanding rare diseases. Through his journey, he became a symbol of courage and perseverance, inspiring many to face their own challenges with strength and hope. Tom Stanford is an elite athlete, a national cycling champion, and someone whose body defies nearly every rule of human biology. Born in the United Kingdom, Tom has a rare and mysterious condition called MDP syndrome, a type of mitochondrial disorder so rare that only a handful of cases have ever been documented worldwide. Tom's condition prevents his body from storing fat under the skin. That means no matter what he eats, even with a high-calorie diet, his body remains extremely lean, giving him a uniquely angular appearance, especially in his face and limbs. His bones are fragile, his joints are stiff, and he suffers from hearing loss and type 2 diabetes, which is especially unusual for someone with so little body fat. But what makes Tom truly extraordinary isn't just his appearance, it's what he's accomplished despite it. From a young age, Tom developed a love for sports and competition. He refused to let his condition hold him back. Through relentless training, a disciplined lifestyle, and an iron will, he rose through the ranks of competitive cycling. In 2011, he made headlines when he became the national paracycling circuit race champion in the UK. He raced against other athletes with various disabilities, proving he had both the physical ability and the mental toughness to dominate. But Tom's journey hasn't been easy. Growing up, doctors didn't know exactly what was happening to his body. He went through years of testing, misdiagnoses, and uncertainty. It wasn't until adulthood that geneticists finally identified his condition as MDP syndrome, a mutation that affects fat metabolism and other cellular functions. Even today, there's no cure. Despite these challenges, Tom has turned his story into a mission. He's become a public speaker and advocate, raising awareness about rare diseases, disability representation, and pushing past perceived limits. He also holds a law degree and has worked in both tech and policy, proving that his talents go far beyond the bike. Tom Stanford is living proof that you don't need to look like everyone else to achieve greatness. He may have been born different, but he rides with power, lives with purpose, and shows the world that strength comes in many forms. Gary Turner is a British man known for his extraordinary condition, which gives him unusually elastic and stretchable skin. This rare medical condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS, affects the connective tissue in his body, making his skin incredibly flexible. While EDS can cause a variety of symptoms, one of the most striking is the skin's ability to stretch far beyond the normal range. Gary's skin is so stretchy that he can pull it up to several inches away from his body, a phenomenon that has fascinated both medical professionals and the public. His unique condition has earned him a place in the Guinness World Records, where he holds the title for the most elastic skin. While his skin can stretch easily, it also makes him more prone to bruising and injury due to the fragility of his connective tissue. Despite the challenges he faces with his condition, Gary has embraced his rare ability and even uses it to raise awareness about Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. He has appeared on various television programs, showcasing his remarkable skin and educating others about the disorder. Gary's condition may be unusual, but his ability to live with it and turn it into a positive opportunity for education is a testament to his resilience and unique place in the world of rare medical phenomena. In the remote village of Katungkang, Indonesia, the Manurung family, led by Sarif Ali Surja Manurung, faces a profound challenge due to a rare genetic condition known as Treacher-Collins syndrome, TCS. This disorder, which affects the development of facial bones and tissues, was first evident in their youngest son, Anwar. At birth, Anwar displayed severe abnormalities, especially an underdeveloped jaw, which caused significant difficulty in breathing and feeding. His condition worsened over time, with additional deformities to his ears and eyes, making his life even more challenging. After seeking medical help and undergoing several tests, the family received the diagnosis of Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that impacts approximately 1 in 50,000 births worldwide. TCS leads to underdeveloped cheekbones, jawbones, and chin, and often causes hearing loss due to malformations in the middle ear. For Anwar, the disorder not only resulted in physical deformities, but also breathing difficulties and feeding problems, requiring specialized care from birth. Despite the emotional toll and financial strain, Sarif Ali Surja remained a steadfast pillar of strength for his family. He devoted himself to ensuring that Anwar received the necessary surgeries and medical care, even traveling to distant specialists. Throughout this ordeal, the local community in Kedongkang rallied behind the family, offering support and encouragement. In addition to caring for his son, Sarif Ali Surja became a passionate advocate for raising awareness about TCS. He worked tirelessly to dispel myths surrounding the condition and promote understanding and compassion for those affected by rare genetic disorders. His efforts to educate the public about TCS made him a symbol of resilience and determination in the face of adversity. Jonno Lancaster, changing faces, changing lives. Imagine being born with a condition that affects your facial features, a condition that sets you apart from your peers, that draws stares and whispers. That's the reality Jonno Lancaster has lived with since birth. Born with Treacher-Collins syndrome, Jonno's facial development was affected, leading to distinctive features that presented unique challenges. But Jonno's story is not one of despair. It's a story of resilience, of self-acceptance, and of using his experiences to become a beacon of hope for others. Growing up, Jonno faced his share of adversity. He experienced bullying, felt the sting of rejection, and grappled with questions of identity and self-worth. But instead of allowing these challenges to define him, Jonno chose a different path. He embraced his uniqueness, recognizing that true beauty lies not in physical perfection, but in the strength of our character and the kindness we show others. Jonno's journey of self-discovery led him to become a powerful advocate for individuals with Treacher-Collins syndrome and other craniofacial conditions. He travels the world, sharing his story, raising awareness, and challenging perceptions of beauty and difference. But Jonno's impact extends far beyond awareness campaigns. Now, let's travel to Bangladesh, where we'll meet Bayazid Hussein. Bayazid has a rare condition called progeria, causes him to age much faster than other kids. Imagine being a kid, but looking like you're, well, much older. It's tough, right? But Bayazid, he doesn't let it get him down. He's got the heart of a lion and the spirit of a warrior. Life hasn't been easy for Bayazid. He's faced more challenges in his young life than most of us will face in a lifetime. But through it all, he's kept his chin up and his smile bright. He loves to play with his friends, he loves to learn, and he dreams of one day becoming a doctor. That's right, a doctor. He wants to help others who are going through similar challenges. Bayazid's story is a powerful reminder that we should never give up on our dreams, no matter how difficult things may seem. It's a story about the power of hope, the importance of perseverance, and the incredible resilience of the human spirit. He's a fighter, this kid. He's got more courage in his little finger than most people have in their entire body, and he's an inspiration to us all. He reminds us that no matter what life throws our way, we can overcome it. We just need to have faith in ourselves and never give up hope. So the next time you're feeling down, remember Bayazid Hussein. Remember his courage, remember his determination, and remember that anything is possible if you set your mind to it. Get ready to meet an extraordinary young woman from Thailand named Supatra Sassifon. Her story is one that will inspire you and touch your heart deeply. Supatra holds the Guinness World Record for the world's hairiest girl. And let me tell you, her story is one of incredible resilience and self-love. She has faced challenges that most of us can hardly imagine. Supatra was born with a rare genetic condition called Ambrose syndrome, which causes excessive hair growth all over the body. This condition, also known as werewolf syndrome, is extremely rare and affects only a handful of people worldwide. Growing up, she faced a lot of stares, whispers, and even bullying because of her appearance. Children can be cruel, and Supatra had to endure a lot of hurtful comments and isolation during her early years. But Supatra, she's got this inner strength, this light that shines so brightly. She found solace in her supportive family and friends who stood by her side, helping her to see her own worth and beauty, Instead of letting the negativity get her down, she decided to embrace her uniqueness and show the world that being different is beautiful. She learned to love herself just the way she is, and that made all the difference. And you know what? The world listened. Supatra's courage and confidence caught the attention of the media, and she began to share her story on various platforms. Supatra's story touched hearts all over the globe. People from different countries and cultures reached out to her, expressing their admiration and support. She became an inspiration to people of all ages, teaching us about acceptance, self-love, and the importance of looking beyond appearances. Her message resonated with many, encouraging them to embrace their own differences. Supatra's journey is a powerful reminder that true beauty comes from within. It's not about fitting into society's standards, but about being true to oneself. It's about embracing what makes us unique and celebrating our differences. Supatra's story teaches us that our uniqueness is our strength, and by accepting ourselves, we can inspire others to do the same. This extraordinary individual is Abul Bajandar from Bangladesh, a man who earned the heartbreaking nickname, the Tree Man. Now, this isn't just a catchy title. Abul suffered from a rare and incredibly debilitating condition called epidermodysplasia verruciformis. Imagine tree bark, rough and gnarled, but growing all over your skin. That's what Abul lived with. This disease causes massive wart-like growths that resemble tree bark to sprout on the skin, and in Abul's case, they covered his hands and feet, making it nearly impossible to do even the simplest everyday tasks. Can you imagine trying to eat with hands that look like branches? Or trying to walk when your feet are covered in bark-like growths? This condition made life incredibly difficult for Abul. He couldn't hold his daughter, work, or even properly care for himself. It was like being trapped inside a wooden prison. But here's the thing about Abul. He never gave up hope. He underwent multiple surgeries, some incredibly complex and painful, to try and remove the growths. Doctors from all over the world were fascinated by his case, and people everywhere were rooting for him to get better. The surgeries offered glimpses of hope, moments where it seemed like Abul might finally be free from the clutches of this terrible disease. But the growths would often return, a cruel reminder that his fight was far from over. Despite the setbacks, Abul's spirit never wavered. He endured countless procedures, clinging to the hope of a normal life, a life where he could hold his daughter's hand, play with her, and simply experience the joy of living without the constant burden of his condition. Abul's story is a powerful reminder that even in the face of unimaginable challenges, the human spirit can endure. He taught us that hope, perseverance, and the will to fight for a better tomorrow can shine even in the darkest of times. His story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the unwavering desire to live a full and meaningful life, no matter the obstacles. Our next extraordinary individual is Jesus Aceves from Mexico, a man who's embraced his unique appearance and become known as the Wolfman. Jesus has a rare condition called hypertrichosis, which causes excessive hair growth all over his body. Imagine being covered head to toe in thick, dark hair. It's a condition that can lead to stares, prejudice, and even fear from others. But Jesus has refused to let his condition define him. Growing up, Jesus faced his fair share of challenges. Kids teased him relentlessly, calling him names like Wolf Boy and Monkey Man. It would have been easy to retreat into himself, to hide from the world that seemed so quick to judge. But Jesus chose a different path. He decided to embrace his unique appearance, to own his condition, and show the world that he wouldn't be defined by the hair that covered his body. He joined the circus, using his unusual appearance to entertain audiences and challenge their perceptions of what's considered normal. He became a local celebrity, known for his kindness, his humor, and his ability to make people smile. But Jesus' story is about more than just his appearance. It's about challenging our own biases and learning to see the humanity in everyone, regardless of how they look. He teaches us that true beauty lies in our differences, in our willingness to embrace what makes us unique, and to celebrate the diversity of the human experience. Jesus' story is a powerful reminder that we should never judge a book by its cover. Behind every face, every body is a story, a life filled with dreams, challenges, and triumphs. So the next time you encounter someone who looks different, remember Jesus Aceves, the Wolfman who taught us to look beyond appearances and see the heart within. Have you ever heard of a man turning blue? Not metaphorically, but literally turning blue, like a character straight out of a comic book. Well, that's the story of Paul Carrison, a man who became known as Papa Smurf due to his unusual skin color. Paul's story starts innocently enough. He was dealing with a skin condition, dermatitis, and was looking for relief. He turned to a treatment called colloidal silver, a solution made from tiny silver particles suspended in liquid. He started ingesting it and applying it topically, hoping for a cure. Little did he know, this seemingly harmless decision would forever alter his appearance. You see, colloidal silver, while touted for its health benefits by some, can have a very peculiar side effect, argyria. This condition, caused by silver buildup in the body, can actually turn your skin blue. And that's exactly what happened to Paul. Over time, his skin started to take on a bluish-gray hue, a stark contrast to his natural skin tone. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing your reflection transform so drastically. Now, you might think this would have sent Paul into hiding, but that wasn't his way. He embraced his uniqueness, his story captivating people around the world. He became a media sensation, appearing on talk shows, sharing his experience, and raising awareness about the potential side effects of colloidal silver. Paul's story is a stark reminder that even with the best intentions, things can go awry. It's a cautionary tale about the importance of research, of understanding the potential risks before embarking on any treatment, no matter how harmless it may seem. But beyond the medical marvel, Paul's story is also about acceptance. Despite his unusual appearance, Paul continued to live his life with a smile. He found support in his community, friends and family, who stood by him. His willingness to share his story helped many understand the importance of being cautious with alternative treatments. Paul's legacy is a blend of caution and inspiration, reminding us to be careful, but also to embrace our unique journeys. In the end, Paul's transformation was more than skin deep. It was a testament to human resilience and the power of acceptance. We have Winnie Harlo, a name synonymous with breaking barriers in the fashion industry. Now, you might know her as the model with the striking vitiligo, a condition that causes depigmentation of the skin. But Winnie's story is so much more than just her skin. Imagine being a young girl, growing up being told you're different, that you don't fit in. That was Winnie's reality. Diagnosed with vitiligo at the age of 4, she faced relentless bullying and stares, making her childhood anything but ordinary. But Winnie, she's not one to back down from a challenge. Instead of succumbing to the negativity, she embraced her uniqueness. She saw her skin not as a flaw, but as a canvas, a beautiful tapestry telling her story. And that confidence, that self-love, it radiated outwards. In 2014, Winnie got her big break on America's Next Top Model. Now, reality TV can be a cruel beast, but Winnie, she used it as a platform, showcasing her beauty and her story to the world. And the world, well, they listened. Winnie's appearance on the show catapulted her into the spotlight. She went from being bullied for her skin to walking runways for major fashion houses like Victoria's Secret and Tommy Hilfiger. She's graced countless magazine covers, starred in music videos, and become a spokesperson for vitiligo awareness. But Winnie's impact goes beyond the glitz and glamour. She's become a role model, a beacon of hope for young people struggling with self-acceptance. She teaches us that beauty isn't about fitting in, it's about standing out, about embracing what makes you, you. Winnie Harlo's journey is a testament to the power of self-love and the beauty of being different. She's rewritten the rules of the fashion industry, proving that true beauty knows no bounds. Beyond her modeling career, Winnie has dedicated herself to philanthropy, visiting schools and communities to spread awareness and inspire young minds. Her presence in the fashion world is not just about aesthetics, but about making a statement, a bold declaration that beauty is diverse and inclusive. Winnie continues to challenge the status quo, pushing for more representation and acceptance in the industry. Her journey is a powerful reminder that our differences are our strengths, and that embracing who we are can lead to extraordinary achievements. Winnie Harlo is not just a model. She is a trailblazer, an advocate, and an inspiration to many. Her story is a testament to the power of resilience and the beauty of embracing one's true self. And as she continues to shine, she paves the way for others to follow, proving that beauty truly knows no bounds. Our next story takes us back to the world of fashion, where one woman's unique beauty challenged industry norms and paved the way for greater inclusivity. The fashion industry, often criticized for its narrow standards of beauty, was in for a transformation. Meet Deandra Forest, an African-American model with albinism, a condition that affects the production of melanin, resulting in little or no pigment in the skin, hair, and eyes. Albinism is a rare genetic condition, and for Deandra, it meant standing out in a world that often values conformity. Growing up, Deandra faced her share of stares, whispers, and misconceptions. Children can be cruel, and Deandra was no stranger to bullying. She was often misunderstood and felt isolated because of her appearance. But instead of shying away, she embraced her difference, turning it into her superpower. Deandra learned to love the skin she was in, finding strength in her uniqueness. Her confidence grew, and she began to see her albinism as a gift rather than a curse. With her striking features and undeniable presence, Deandra shattered stereotypes, becoming one of the first successful models with albinism. She broke barriers and opened doors for others who looked like her, proving that beauty is diverse and multifaceted. She graced the pages of major magazines, walked prestigious runways, and starred in music videos, proving that beauty knows no bounds. Her presence in the fashion world was not just about her looks. It was about making a statement that everyone deserves to be seen and celebrated. But Deandra's impact goes beyond the world of fashion. She used her platform to speak out on issues that mattered to her, becoming a role model for many. She's a vocal advocate for people with albinism, raising awareness about the condition and fighting for greater representation and acceptance. Deandra works tirelessly to educate others about albinism, dispelling myths and promoting understanding. Her story is a testament to the power of embracing your individuality, defying expectations, and using your platform to make a difference. Deandra Forest is not just a model. She is a trailblazer, an advocate, and an inspiration to many. Her journey reminds us all that true beauty lies in our differences, and that we can all make a positive impact in the world by being unapologetically ourselves. Sarah Girtz is a 31-year-old model and advocate from Minneapolis, Minnesota, who has become a beacon of body positivity and self-acceptance. Diagnosed at age 10 with dermatosparaxis Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS, a rare connective tissue disorder, Sarah's skin lacks the collagen needed for elasticity, resulting in her distinctive full-body wrinkles. While this condition also causes joint dislocations and other health challenges, Sarah has transformed what many would consider a flaw into a powerful statement of individuality. In 2015, Sarah submitted her story to the Love Your Lines campaign, a project that celebrates skin imperfections. Her participation marked the beginning of her journey into modeling, where she aimed to challenge traditional beauty standards and promote self-love. Over time, she has garnered a significant following on social media, using her platform to inspire others to embrace their unique features. Despite facing health complications, including chronic fatigue and cranial cervical instability, Sarah continues to advocate for those with EDS and other rare conditions. She aspires to be a leading model representing individuals with EDS, hoping to bring greater awareness and acceptance to the condition. Sarah's journey is a testament to the power of self-acceptance and the importance of embracing one's uniqueness. Through her work, she encourages others to love themselves as they are, proving that true beauty lies in authenticity. Thanks for watching. If you found these stories as amazing as I did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a wild and inspiring story. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video.